Then at some point...
Concurrently, you're doing these things, these two things.
Yeah. Then at some point we...
What else are you doing?
At that point... Oh! So, there's this lady who I've known for a while, for years. And we used to interact a lot back then. And she calls me and tells me, I want to get back into music, but now on my own. She was in a group. And so we have several sit downs, and we're trying to figure out how do we kick this off. Then I ask her for stuff that she has done before, and she plays me some stuff, and then I get stuck on one particular song. And I'm like, this song is really nice. This song is really, 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 really nice. Tell me more about this song. So she tells me, this song had previously released, but it didn't do well. Then I'm like, the writing on this song is very, Then she tells me, this song was actually written by BN. I'm like, you know who I'm talking about?
Yes, I now know.
Yeah. So I tell her, let's redo this song. Let's redo this song. What's the name of the song?
I don't know, but I know you threw in a few guys.
So I tell her, my thinking, and especially the way the industry is, for you to make a comeback, then it has to have some impact. Like, you have to get back with a bang. So of course we are talking about Shinde.
Yeah, formerly of Tattoo.
Yes. And so I can't remember how I came into this. I think I got excited about the possible features of to include. Then I was like, we can't fit all these features here. Then initially my idea had been, do you remember when Boys to Men did a song called Vibing, and it had like 5 or 6
rappers,
feature artists, And so in my head, I started thinking it needs to be like that. But then I moved away from that, because in Vibing, Boys to Men just felt like they were doing
the chorus
and ad-libs and such.
And Vibing the remix, because there's Vibing.
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
so this was Vibing the remix. So I thought, if I do that, we lose her. And it's how we are trying to get back. Then I saw a song by Rihanna where she had done 2 versions of a video, and she put the videos back to back. Like same song, but she put the videos back to back. So it was a long one.
Yep.
So in my head I was like, see, then we do the same, but for us the difference is some feature artists here and some feature artists here.
That was brilliant.
So I started having conversations with people. So I talked to Nameless. Nameless was in, because also it was important to get. So my thinking was, I'll split the features into old school and new school.
Because she was old school.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but new school was giving me a headache, so I thought to deal with it differently. So I had a conversation with Nameless. It was easy. I had a conversation with Big Pin. It was easy. Then for now this other part, I needed a bridge to move over from one song into the next. So I thought you can't put an artist. So I got Mwalimu Rachel to do like an intro, so it sounds like an outro of this, but it's an intro to this.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
You get?
That was brilliant.
So even when you play the song on YouTube, that's how it runs.
So what did Mwalimu do?
She did the beginning of the part of the second part of the song.
Okay.
Like she just did a talk, and it was in line.
Is she? But she's not in the video.
No, she's not in the video.
Yeah.
So even in the video, what we did was, we took the example of a wedding. So it's like the
reception.
So Big Pin is at the wedding, and then Nameless is at the reception. Then Mwalimu Rachel carries us over from the reception into the evening party. Then we put Pascal Tokodi at the evening party. So Pascal Tokodi is the DJ at the evening party.
Why did you think Pascal Tokodi?
Because I always wanted to work with Pascal Tokodi. I still do, because I feel like he has an amazing song. He has so much going for him, just that he's so busy with Selena. But and not disrespect to anyone who works with him or has worked with him, but I think I can do such a good job with Pascal Tokodi.
That's deep.
I feel like I can do such a good... Let me tell you how far. I even gave Pascal Tokodi an example of what I think the value I would bring to him. So, remember our conversation before where we talked about not every artist has to be the songwriter. So I felt the same way that this song had been written by Bien for Shinde. Remember Shinde herself had said in their group, Rabo was the one who used to write.
Rabbit, please just come to this seat. Tamadali, please.
Okay, Rabbit is Angela Ndambuki. So I told Pascal about this song, and then I think because of Bien's writing, everyone struggled a bit, except Big Pin.
But Nameless didn't write his own?
Wait, I'll get to that.
Okay.
So Big Pin wrote his, and Big Pin, let me tell you, Big Pin is an amazing writer. I think Big Pin it's in my head, Big Pin either gets to the door when it has just closed, or when he's there's no door for him to penya, or like Big Pin the old Big Pin, of course, but right now, and I know he has some new stuff that he's doing that is amazing, but like he just needs, actually the best way to describe it is he just needs like X by Nikita that opens up to the rest of the songs. Have I made sense?
Mad. He needs his door opener.
Yes. So
the way Big Pin, that was his door opener.
Yes.
Then after that, whatever Big Pin was throwing us, we were taking. So he needs now the new school door opener.
Yes.
Yeah.
So because of the level of writing that Bien had done on the song Pressure,
yes,
it actually gave other artists pressure because they would write, and then so because I had a plan for Shinde, and my plan had been, after this song, the next song, let's go and talk to Chris Adwar to write. So I went to Chris Adwar now earlier, and I briefed him about Pressure, because Chris Adwar even ended up now reproducing Pressure. Then it was mixed and mastered by Lucas.
What?
Yes.
So Ogopa is not the one who produced Pressure? They just mixed and mastered it? That's deep.
No, wait. Sorry. Because
Chris Adwar, there's a song that is done for Shinde.
Sorry.
Which I love.
Sorry. Chris Adwar did the melody and everything, and then now we took it to Ogopa. Then now Ogopa.
Okay, put that. Oh yeah, because that song has that Ogopa effect.
So, so when I was talking to Chris Adwar about it, I mentioned to him that Nameless could be struggling because he's taking a bit of time. And it's not anything against their talent. It's just sometimes
fitting into this song.
It's just not, or the creativity is just not coming. So Nameless's verse, the beginning of it, Nameless's verse, the beginning, no, okay.
A part of it
was written by Chris Adwar.
That's crazy.
And then Nameless and Nyash finished Nameless's verse. If you look at the credits of the song, Nyash is in the credits, but he's not in the song, because he helped Nameless write his part.
Yo. That's just beautiful, man.
Because for me, I also wanted to show the
Yes.
collaboration. Pascal was struggling with his part. His whole verse was written by Chris Adwaro.
Ooh.
Let me tell you, Pascal even told me.
And Shinde's part was written by Bien.
Bien, yeah.
The only person who rapped their part was B.
So, even Pascal
Hold on, here's the song. Sir.
See, a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do.
Value Play Music.
About a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. Tick tock, the pressure don't stop. You only feel the pressure since they look on top. Na kila mtu kwa darubini anakuclock. Wanauliza, hey madam, where's the rock? Usijitese mami, wekula vibe yako, wacha pressure mami. Wekula happy mami, your time ikifika utafeel tunami, achana nao. Wanauliza ni vipi, wachana nao. Mambo ya ndoa ni vipi, wachana nao. You're now rolling with the big pin, baby boo, we wachana nao.
Mama anauliza, mwanangu wapi wajukuu? Baba anauliza, wapi mahari yangu? Dadangu na mkera sana, anataka tunifunge ndoa. Kulingana na zetu mila, lazima nifungue njia. Unasema ni mari, hata kama siko ready. Unasema ni mari, hata kama siko ready. Pressure ya nini? Wanauliza naolewa lini? Wazazi na marafiki, wacheni tuniishi. TikTok, eti naolewa lini? TikTok, wacheni tuniishi. Nimewaona wote, warefu, wafupi, masonko, wasoto. Ukawaleta wote, wasomi, walami, wanati, mababi, wenye kupenda dini sana na mboga hawatoshi. Eti sina wakati, shachwa na basi. Unasema ni mari, hata kama siko ready. Unasema ni mari, hata kama siko ready. Pressure ya nini? Wanauliza naolewa lini? Wazazi na marafiki, wacheni tuniishi. TikTok, eti naolewa lini? TikTok, wacheni tuniishi.
Lakini wanadamu tuna blanda, kujiwekelea matarajio. Hapo ndio pressure inaanzanga. Ni kama drama, ni kama video. Don't give in to pressure, you might enter not be happy. Just believe in love.
It's been interesting because even this song that we've done, Bien wrote it for me in 2014.
What?
Yeah, this is now when I was hanging my boots after I had done that show which backfired.
Yeah.
I was still trying to record, but you know, the self-esteem has so I'm still trying to record, and I went to RK's studio and I told him, you know, I want to, you know, do a song about a chick who's really feeling pressured to get married. And he's like, okay, do you know what you want to say? I'm like, no, not really. Writing hasn't been my strength. And he's like, okay, it's okay. Let me call Bien. We can have a session together. So Bien comes in. I tell him, this is the kind of vibe I want for this song. And then, I don't know whether it was a week or how many days later, Bien comes up with this song. And I record it. And I'm like, yeah, this is a nice jam. Yeah. Chicks will relate, blah, blah, blah. 2014. I recorded this song. I did the video with Jay Blessing. I did not like the way the video came out. I did not like the way it looked. And I think, released it with Kiss FM. It didn't do well. It didn't get the high rotation that I was hoping to get. Now I think that was the nail that completely, yeah. The coffin, can't sing, can't release a hit. You're just that chick of tattoo, you're done. So when I met, because Fakii and I have been friends for many years. I think even he tried to manage us back in the day, but he was like, hey, 3 chicks, hey, you guys know.
And that time he was managing Klepto.
That time he was managing Klepto. So Fakii and I have maintained a friendship for over this whole time. And I kept telling him, you know, I'm thinking about going get into music. I want to get back into music. Even so much as even last year, when I told him I want to get back into music, and he was like, do you want to do it as tattoo or you want to do it as yourself? in my head, I'm still fighting with insecurity. So I'm like, yeah, you know, Rabbit is always like tattoo damu, tattoo die hard. So yeah, let's go as tattoo.
Pascal told me later on how he gets so much props for his verse, and he enjoys it. Sometimes he feels guilty, but he's like, but I'm the one who sang it, you know, because he did an amazing job.
Yeah,
he did an amazing job. So for me, I was also showing Pascal that I know what you need, and I know who, and I know where to get it from, and I know how to bring it to you. Now, with Chris Adwar, we had gone so far with Pascal, we had written a whole album for him.
I don't know if you want to keep talking about this. I feel the pain.
Yeah, but he's too busy with Selena, man.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
but I think Pascal is that thing that guy Madhoni Drama Queen calls a polymath. Amazing singer, amazing actor. He can do many things. A Patricia Kihoro type of person. What? But you had gone to the point where you had done an album.
Yeah. As in, and it was more than an album because it was Chris had written songs, he had done melodies, so we were just supposed to now have a session where we figure out of these many songs, which ones are we keeping, which ones are we dropping, are we taking something from here and mixing it with this, you know, that kind of thing.
So but let me say this, that's not a manager now. What role is this that you're playing?
Now that's A&R.
This is A&R.
Yeah,
yes, this is not managerial.
Yeah.
This is figuring out what the public needs, bringing in the producer and transforming this artist to be what brings out those hits.
Yeah.
Do you think that, is there anybody in the industry right now who is doing that? Because that's NSYNC, Backstreet Boys.
Kina BN are doing it for their artists.
Soul Generation.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I believe they're doing it for their artists. I don't know who else is doing it. I don't know who else is doing it.
So this thing of artists being written songs by other guys, what is it that how do you help artists understand that Mariah Carey, a lot of her songs were written by a guy you don't even know, called Walter?
You just have to tell them the stories, and you show them the credits from the album sleeves for their old albums. You show them the credits from YouTube videos.
Is it our history that just makes us feel like all our songs were written for by ourselves? That makes us feel like we don't want, there's some shame when you don't write your song.
I think it's that shame where you feel like people won't regard you as an artist if you haven't written. Yeah, but it's business trumps that.
I get it.
Masi Masika has beautiful songs, but you've seen the song credits.
Yes.
Not
Mr.
taking
V.
anything away from
Yes.
her. But her biggest song was written by who?
Mr. V. Pitson has written songs for a couple of people. I know Riga is writing for other guys. Mr. V, BN. Okay. let's move into I love the way we're like going down the road, and then we stop on this side and take this left turn to go and see if there's land, and we Rudy.
So we shot the video for Shinde. I think we did the song in
you did the song when I did Hasitiye.
Huh?
So Hasitiye,
yes,
Shinde has been on Sitiye.
Yes.
Hasitiye ends with her saying, "There's something coming."
Yeah, but that time she's talking about the next song.
No, she's talking about this song. But I think there's a delay with the video. There was a delay with the video. Yeah, so that's what happened. Yeah.
Let me tell you how bad it was.
It was a long delay.
The day we shot that video,
I even decided I'm releasing Hasitiye.
The day we shot that video, I'll never forget this. I went for that video shoot with my wife and my son, because we shot it at Limuru. What's that place called? The place where guys do weddings?
Brackenhurst?
No.
Okay.
A place with a lake. Tigoni. Yeah. I remember that day I had such a nasty back problem. I was walking with a walking stick, and I couldn't stand straight. But I went and had that video shoot from morning till 2 a.m.
Are you in the video?
No, I'm not in the video. I'm not in the video.
Feature.
I'm not in the video.
Ulijificha.
But I think I co-directed that video with VJ1.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was very passionate about how that song would come out. Yeah.
At this time, it's like you're mini managing Angie.
No, I was
Shinde.
actually managing her at that point.
Okay.
I was managing her at that point. Because even after that, then we got into trying to put together the second song.
Down with Chris Adwar.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now that one took time, but a lot of it was affected by 40 Sticks. 40 Sticks really changed a lot of things for me, and you'll see when we get to it.
Okay. By the way, let me say the second song with Chris Adwar, brilliant. It's honestly speaking my favorite Shinde song, and I always tell her.
When Chris Adwar wrote that song, I felt it. When Shinde sang it, I was battling between manager and groupie. I was like, Really, I used to tell Shinde, do you know the power of this song? And let me tell you, I feel so much pain, and we'll get to that a bit later. I feel so much pain that song didn't get the attention it deserves.
Hopefully, now we'll see CTA brought us here. Here's a snippet so that guys can. I love that song.
Yes, just only a snippet, because we have to go back and talk about that song properly.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Value Play Music.
Was it you that said that I could move mountains? By your power, you calmed the raging sea. You poured out the water and drowned the enemy. Do it for me. Do it for me. Was it you that turned a boy into a king? And by your grace an orphan girl became a queen. Was it the touch of your hand that made the blind see? Do it for me. Do it for me. Mimi mwana wako nakutegemea. Unisikie, unisikie, nikukimbilie, unishikilie, unipokee, unipokee. Utukufu wako ni wa kipekee. Viumbe vyote vya inama, jina lako likitajwa, wema wako, rehema zako. Sistahili ila najua kwamba wanikabidhi. Was it you that made the fishers of men?
So, at that time, still with Nyash, finishing 2018, we shoot and release Free, and then we also do Finyo.